Hi, Prosperity Team. It's Dr. Money. Well, I just recorded a wonderful video that didn't record, but I'm still Dr. Money, and I'm still your POP. And I come to you from the abundance corner of the universe where silliness is sacred and nobody's perfect. I am your POP, your professor of prosperity, and I'm here so that all of our lives can pop with prosperity. Prosperity. It's a big thing in my life. Why? Because I have a prosperity wound. Yes, I do. You wouldn't be hearing me do all this. That's one of the reasons as spiritual people we teach what we need to learn. It's from the Course in Miracles, but we do teach what we need to learn. And it's a great thing to remind myself about this wound that I have, because if it's hidden, what happens is that fear runs me. But if I know that it's there, if I watch it, I don't have to feed it. I might feel uneasy, but I don't have to feed that wound. I don't have to take the scab and pull it up and poke around in it. No, what I have to do is observe it and say, there it is. There it is. I'm 72 years old. This has been around for a long time. I don't know if that's going to go away. It might not. Now, here's one thing, and that is when we first realize that we have the power and the ability to change things in our lives, we begin to change them. We begin to work on our conscious and our subconscious mind so that we can move ourselves into more abundant living. But here's the trick. There comes a point that we don't want to keep working on something. What? Well, what I mean is that we do want to continue to grow, but at some point we realize we just can't fix everything. If we tried to fix everything in every category of our conscious and subconscious mind, we would be exhausted. So what we want to do is work on the things that are fun, that we want to put a certain amount of work in it, but we don't want to be working on ourselves all the time. That's like being in school 24 hours a day. Who wants to be in school 24 hours a day? This life is a play. It's not really an exercise in flagellation, self-flagellation, where we just have to make everything about growing. Because if we're trying to make everything about growing, gosh, this a gust of wind just came up, but if we're trying to make everything about growing, then it's part of a thing called perfectionism. We're trying to be perfect. We cannot be prosperity perfect. We can, if we react in the ways that are not just super upset, and just say that something happens and we don't have the amount of money that we want, and there's no need to judge ourselves for that, to look at other people and say, oh, they've got a lot more money than I have and they can do other things. It's like, no, nobody is prosperity perfect. And I mean, we don't know what's going on in their life, but that is the very worst way to spend our prosperity currency. We want to spend our prosperity currency in appreciation and joy. We want to appreciate it and we want to spend our prosperity currency in appreciation of ourselves, of everything that we've done to change our prosperity consciousness, of everything we've done to move away from the sins of our fathers. You know, the sins of our fathers go back 3 generations. What are the sins of our fathers? It's where they missed the mark. Sin, you know, that word means missing the mark. Where when it came to money and prosperity, they missed the mark. They got it wrong. They believed in lack. They were in a different kind of time. I mean, maybe somebody did go through the Depression and it was terrible and it left a mark on them, but it doesn't have to leave a mark on us, because they were the ones that went through it, not us. They were the ones that went through it, not us. So let's work on ourselves, let's change our mind, let's use affirmations, and let's make it fun. Let's not make it work. Let's just enjoy. I enjoy, for example, if I go to YouTube video and I listen to some uplifting affirmations, I enjoy that. But if they go, look, you got to really get these affirmations down and really work at it and really change and be sure that you straighten yourself up so that you can have plenty of money coming in, because you know if you don't, it's your fault. No, that's not what we want to do. We want prosperity ease. We want abundance ease. We want flow. We want joy and happiness and peace and harmony, because without those, it's not really prosperity. Just because we got cash coming in, that's not really prosperity. It's just an aspect. It has to be rounded. It has to be inclusive of everything. Nothing can be separated out. Life is a holistic job. It's not a this, and this job. So with those thoughts, let's just take a deep breath And as we breathe in the perfection of things just being the way they are and appreciate it. And as we breathe in, we receive the joy, we receive the prosperity, we receive the abundance. And as we exhale our intention that all beings on the planet, whether they be two-legged or four-legged or winged, whether it be the earth, the mountain, the sky, whatever it is, that all receive their good as well, even my dog who is barking now. So breathing in and breathing out, and throughout the day just thinking this about this breathing in is giving and receiving, giving to others and receiving from others. This is Dr. Money, and I want you to remember one more thing for sure, and that is that I love you.